And that is no good, as Durant now has a 6th rebound of the game as he works it down the floor looking for something here. He gives it to Jatton. Jatton working his way in. Back to Durant. Durant has Diaz for 3. That is good once again. Diaz is 2 for 3 from beyond the arc as Columbus takes a 14-point lead. Melendez gives it out to Durant for 3. Off the mark, airball. Michel with his 9th rebound. Now with 14 points and 9 rebounds, 1 board away from the double-double. Rashidin tries to work it in, and that is too easy for the senior. 45-44 within 1.409 left to play in the contest. And the Lightning will look to pick up their 2nd win. Columbus also going for their 2nd win. And Rashidin looking for something. He takes the 3, and he knocks it down. Lightning are tied. 3:33 left in the contest. Rashidin does get the rebound this time. Tie game. 3:08 left in the half. Too far for Michel, but it's good for Johnson. He puts it down. Lightning leading 49-7. 3 minutes left to play in the contest. Going for that 2nd win of the season. Lunatics going crazy. And now Cypress Bay will go out with Max Udine, Ross Udine, Leo Johnson, Patrick Michel, and the inbounder Brandon Arias. Columbus goes out with Rodriguez, Durant, Melendez, and Diaz. 17 seconds left. Can the Lightning get the win? They give it to Ross Udine. 16 seconds left here. He's guarded by Sheldon Durant. Udine has it at the top of the key. He goes left looking for something. 8 seconds left. Get the screen from Michel. He tries to work it into Michel. It's stolen by Rodriguez. Rodriguez works it down the court. 1 second left. The layup. It is good. Columbus wins 56-54 as the Lightning go down in a heartbreaker. 56-54. 4.5 minutes into the first quarter. Gators still with the same lineup they started with. And now Mitchell will work his way in. Double coverage, and he finds Bianc for the dunk. What a play by the Everglades big man. And that's going to go the other way for the Lightning. And you can see their size advantage early. Right now, it doesn't look like there's a position the Lightning have a height advantage at. Davis is a sophomore, and he is a transfer from Hialeah Gardens. Rashidin with the 3, and he knocks it down again. 2 straight 3s on back-to-back possession, and the Lightning now up 19-18. This would be a great win against their former district rival Everglades. As Johnson pulls down the rebound when healthy, he averaged 2.3 rebounds per game for this Lightning team. Udine finds Zach Levine. Can he get a 6-point of the game? Yes, he can. Lightning now 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. A good start, Craig. We don't usually see a good start from the Cypress Bay team, usually down early. Lightning trying to get their 6th win. South Plantation trying to get their 4th win. Here Zach Levine gives it to Max Udine. Nothing there. He's guarded closely by Smelly. And they'll try and work it into Michel. They get it to him. He's quickly doubled. Finds Russ Barnes. And Barnes has 6 points, 3 rebounds early. Zach Levine now for 3s, 2 for 2. Make it 3 for 3 as he now has 9 points on the game. And South Plantation in a 21-point hole early. Now, Jake, Cypress Bay faced Boyd Anderson last week. 16 penalties for 105 yards, and those can really affect the outcome of the game. And now Tellison in the shotgun. He's going to motion Rupert to his left side. Tellison calls for the snap. It's low again, 2nd in a row. The read option. Tellison still running to the left, has a good lane. He's at the opponent's 40 in Suns territory. And is finally brought down at the 35-yard line by number 25, Spencer Finkel, and Richard Yergin III. Now Sean White will come out in the shotgun position. Scarlett to his right, bunch formation. He's going to give it up the middle to Scarlett. Keanu Guste misses. He's still running. He's got to land on the left side. Still going. He's in Lightning territory. He's at the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and that is a touchdown for the University School Suns. Scarlett's 2nd of the day. You know, Jake, Jordan Scarlett runs a 4.340, and he just took off. Now, we go to the Cypress Bay side, and when you're playing a great receiving core the University School has with Soto, you got Taylor, you got Jarius Brown, then quarterback Sean White, who was Trent Dilfer's Elite 11 MVP. He was the 2nd to last quarterback invited. How have you seen the Cypress Bay defense only letting up 20 points? They had a shutout last game against Boyd Anderson. How have you seen them play with rushing the passer tonight? Guys like Danny Thomas. Thank you, Marley, for that. Our 2 leading scorers of the first half for the Lightning, Max Udine and number 5, Patrick Michel, each respectively with 9 points. Now, Craig, Marley talked about a few defensive adjustments she said the Lightning may need to make in the second half. You know, they were up by 12 with just over 4 minutes left in the second quarter. What do you think they need to do to improve and get back to that big point differential that they had.
On October 2nd, the Cypress Bay Lightning varsity football team looked to continue their district success as they took on Cooper City High School. Dylan Rupert put the Lightning on the board first as he busted through the middle for a 53-yard touchdown with 9:04 left in the first quarter. The men's varsity hockey team took on Flanagan High School. Paul Paduano started off the scoring in the first period, giving the Falcons a 1-0 lead. In the second period, with a 2-1 lead, Jake Levy was pushed from behind with no one in front, leading to a penalty shot. On this shot, Levy would push forward, go through his own legs, and put it top shelf for a beauty of a goal. That goal would be featured on SportsCenter's Top 10, making the #1 play and winning best of the best over Kermit Whitfield's 100-yard kickoff return for a touchdown in the national championship game. The Lightning would outscore the Falcons 3-1 in the rest of the game, cruising to an easy 6-2 victory.
Coming off of a heartbreaking state championship loss and losing multiple stars, the Cypress Bay Lightning varsity football team looks to bounce back with some new talent. I was able to cover their offseason.
With the loss of key seniors Matt Days, Alex Montgomery, and Nico Marley, the Cypress Bay Lightning are looking to fill the gap they have with newfound talent, not only within the program, but with transfer students as well.
I feel like I can bring leadership, I can bring a lot of experience, I can really help the passing game, and I think I can help us win football games.
And I feel like I have to bring a lot of smarts on the defensive side, calling out calls, being a coach on the field basically.
While the transfer students can execute on the field, a change in the coaching staff will be prominent on the sidelines. New defensive coordinator Earl Little looks to bring the defense to another level. While Martinez displays great leadership and communication skills in SGA, Ellie's true passion comes in the sport of soccer.
I love it more than anything. I had to move. I moved to the United States from Honduras. So then I tried out 8th grade, Falcon Cove Middle. I loved it. I loved American style soccer. It's completely different. It's the style of playing, the speed of play, everything is just different.
The peak of her soccer career came when she was invited to represent the country she was from and loved so much in the Under-20 World Cup qualifiers.
It caught me by surprise because I wasn't expecting to go to Honduras over the summer and I was really upset. And then my dad told me and I was so happy, happiest day of my life. I mean, I trained for 2 weeks. I had 2-a-days every day in the hot sun. I was dying every single day, but it paid off because fitness-wise, it was worth it and I just got the tryout, so it was great.
Every year, the Broward, Palm Beach, and Miami-Dade chapters of the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network host the Purple Stride Walk as they attempt to raise necessary funds for clinical trials and research for pancreatic cancer.
Well, the walk is essential. I mean, I believe we're on track to raise about $200,000 today that will go directly towards research dollars. But events like this bring people together, it brings media, it brings attention to this very terrible cancer.
Many volunteers and participants at the event are here in memory or honor of a friend, family member, or colleague who has fallen victim to this horrible disease.
My husband died of pancreatic cancer about 2.5 years ago.
Supporting one of my best friends. Her mother passed away a couple years ago from pancreatic cancer.
My brother-in-law, who just recently passed away from his fight with pancreatic cancer.
And for Ben Schechter, when he lost his beloved grandfather, he too wanted to take a stand against the disease.
So my grandfather, or as I like to call him Poppy, he was like a second father to me. He didn't have any sons growing up. He had 3 daughters. And I was his first grandchild. So I was basically his first son. So he was at all my sports games. We were always in his backyard playing whatever it was. Football, he always took me golfing, tennis, took me to all the Dolphins games. And he was just always there for me. And he was basically like a second father to me.
That's all for sports. Reporting from Brian Piccolo Stadium, I'm Jake Winderman.